Okay, kiddies, so I figured I wanted to make a quick video here and update you guys on what's going on with a lot of the games that are being recorded on the channel right now, as well as some of the requests you guys have made of games that I'm going to go ahead and record. And so I'll just get through a lot of stuff here. Okay, so I want to give updates on a lot of the games that I've been recording lately and how far along I am in all of them. It's just so that you guys are aware of what's coming up. The first game, Batman Arkham Asylum. This channel update right here, this is going to go up alongside the final 3 parts of Batman Arkham Asylum. So that game is done. Shining Force 2 Battle Royale. Now this is a game, this has begun to take me a lot longer than I ever would have realized. This update video is going to go alongside the last recorded part I have of Shining Force 2 Battle Royale as of now, because I needed to acquire a lot of money to get a bunch of new equipment that was made available to me, but the prices are astronomical, so I've really had to put my balls to the wall and begin grinding out this money. Now, I've basically completed that, so I should be ready to resume recording the battles in Shining Force 2 Battle Royale relatively soon, and I don't believe there's going to be that much left. Maybe 10 or so battles. I don't know exactly which places along the original Shining Force 2 story we're going to fight. If there is even a all-boss battle at the end, I don't know. I would guess so, because that has become something of a Shining Force tradition ever since the second game. The only Shining Force game without one is the original Shining Force. And actually, the Game Boy Advance remake of Shining Force 1 also does not have one. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Now, this is a game, anyone who's already played this game would know that me and Manny, we are right at the end. Only one recording session remains as far as that goes. Probably 3 parts left in the main story. Like, I'll split it up into 3 videos. Then also we will do a the Mercenaries mode. I believe it's Operation Mad Jackal. I'll do that as Mikhail, run through that one time. So Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, that's just about closed. And then sometime in the near future, me and Manny would begin with the next Resident Evil game that we're going to be recording, which I finally have decided on as the Resident Evil remake. That will be the next Resident Evil game that we're going to do. The next game, Bloodborne. Me and my friend Brandon, we've been recording this. We are right at the end of the game. All we have left to do is the Nightmare of Nemesis, which is more or less the final dungeon of the game. And then we have some optional Chalice dungeons. We're going to get through those. And then all that will remain is the final bosses. So Bloodborne will be completed very soon. Now, what I've been doing with my time lately is Batman Arkham Knight, the brand new Batman game that just released. I have really been recording the shit out of this game. As of right now, it is July 13th, 3:07 p.m. I probably will put this channel update out tomorrow, so that'll be July 14th. I have been recording the fuck out of Batman Arkham Knight for about the last week and a half or so. As of right now, there's only 8 videos up on the channel. Tomorrow, videos 9, 10, and 11 will be active alongside this channel update here. So today, for you guys when you're watching this, I probably have recorded up to maybe part like 55 or 60. So I've recorded the shit out of it. I just haven't had the chance to upload it yet. I've been doing a lot of editing with the footage, just like flying around the city, you know, driving. I like to cut out a lot of the monotonous travel throughout the city. I would do that in any open world type game like Grand Theft Auto. Whereas in Grand Theft Auto, it would be much more pronounced because, you know, you're just a regular person driving and walking and running around the city. At least in Batman, since you're able to basically fly, you know, the time and travel is cut in half. Even though the city is definitely smaller than GTA 5, it still is quite massive, but it plays pretty small just because of how fast Batman gets through it. I will be going through all of the DLC for Arkham Knight. That includes the Scarecrow Nightmare missions, which are PS4 exclusive at the moment. The Harley Quinn and Red Hood story packs, I'm going to do those. As well as the Batgirl DLC, which is actually released on July 14th, which is the day I'm putting this video up right here. So I will be completing that. When I'm done with Arkham Knight, then I am going to make sure to finish off Shining Force 2 Battle Royale. By the time I'm done with the Batgirl DLC, I should also be done with the grinding out the money for the Shining Force 2 Battle Royale stuff. So then I could just finish Shining Force 2 Battle Royale. And the other two games that are active is Devil May Cry 2. I'm going to finish that one after I complete Shining Force 2 Battle Royale. Devil May Cry 2 should get done relatively quickly. It's not a very long game. And I'm close to halfway with one of the two character playthroughs you do in that game, so that won't be a problem. There's also Final Fantasy Type 0, which I still have to complete. I will be finishing that and 100%ing that, all that shit. There's only 13 videos of it up on the channel right now, but I assume when it's done it may be as many as 70, although I can't see it going much higher than that. So when all of those games are complete, it may seem like a bunch, but many of them are very close to being done. Then I'm going to start working on some of the requests that you guys have made. Notably, the big one that I'm going to start as soon as I'm done with Final Fantasy Type 0. That's the last game that I'll be recording before I jump to requests. I'm going to start Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. That is the Kingdom Hearts 2 that is present in the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD remix. So I'll be taking care of that. Simultaneously, I'm also going to be recording The Walking Dead Season 2. Someone had requested that I record this, and at the time, I had still wanted to finish up, I believe it was like Shining Force CD, Final Fantasy VI Brave New World, what else was there? Resident Evil 2. I was working on a lot of those, so I told him that I would have to put it off for a while. And I gave him the August. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to start The Walking Dead Season 2 and Kingdom Hearts by August. A better target date would be September 1st. The beginning of September, I should be able to get to Kingdom Hearts 2 and The Walking Dead Season 2. Now, The Walking Dead, I should be able to, that will be finished very quickly. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, obviously, is going to be a large endeavor. That's a pretty big fucking game. Then, other requests I've seen a lot are Legend of Dragoon and Final Fantasy VIII. I would definitely like to jump into those. So those are on my list right now. If you guys have any other requests of stuff that you'd want to see me go through, you can feel free and post it in the comments of this video. Another game I saw requested was Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Now, to let you guys in on this, I actually was going to start recording Final Fantasy Tactics Advance immediately following when I completed Final Fantasy Tactics back in February, to the point where I had actually done a test recording of the beginning of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and I was ready to jump right into it, but I decided it would be better to complete other things first, and that was when I went back to Final Fantasy VI Brave New World and completed that. So at some point in the future, I will get to Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Someone also asked about the PSP version of Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions. Now this one, I will be recording this, but there are a series of multiplayer missions that need to be played with 2 players, so I would need 2 PSPs, and I would want to record this. Now, I could record this game on an emulator, but if I do that, I do not believe I'll be able to record the Rendezvous 2-player missions. And I really, I badly need to record those because, there's a battle where you fight all of the Zodiac monsters. There's a battle where you fight all of the Ur units, like Ramza, Orlandu, Maluadul, Mustadio, Agrius. Those are really fun, awesome battles that I want to go through. So I'll need to get my hands on a second PSP. I also would need to get a reliable recording method for the PSP. And I also would want to figure out, I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, but I'd want to figure out a way to duplicate a save on a memory card, so that way, you know, I could do these rendezvous missions which require 2 players, but I'd essentially be using the same save file, so that, you know, we would be well familiar with all the characters, and I would be doing it myself using 2 separate PSPs, which would be pretty fun. So I do want to do that, but again, you know, I got to get a second PSP, I got to get a second copy of War of the Lions, I got to get a second PSP memory card, and figure out a way to record these. So that'll probably be a while away. What other games are there to talk about? I mean, I guess for now, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any requests, again, this video, this is the best place to make any requests. There's some other games scattered about that you guys have mentioned that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I saw someone recently said Phantasy Star. I don't have a lot of experience with those games, but I mean, I'll look into it. Definitely RPGs are the #1 focus on the channel, but as you guys have seen, I've spread out to some other areas, you know, like The Walking Dead. Obviously, the Batman Arkham games are phenomenal. The Resident Evil games, which me and my friend Manny, we will continue to go through all of those. We're not going to stop. We're going to record every single Resident Evil game. Okay, so I figured that pretty much covers everything I'm going to go over today. Yeah, I talked about all the requests. Gave you guys an update on all the games I'm recording now. So, okay, I guess I'll see you guys next time for any other channel update bullshit I might do, or I'll see you guys the next time you watch one of the playthroughs. Adios, amigos.